I think these may be apple blossoms, but I'm not sure. We went and got some carp today. And Corey's been scraping the duckweed out of the pond. But he put in about 20 carp, cost $80. And we'll figure out what's in there. But he's got the aerator going. Some really nice bushes out here on the road. I'm going to go up and film them. He uses lawnmower to go up there and film that. Cut that. We got some new gravel. It's getting to be springtime here, so it's pretty nice actually. 80 degrees right now. This is Corey's road coming down in here. I don't know what kind of bushes they are. Pretty nice stuff though. So we got some more gravel. You can see the old with the new gravel. Corey's over by the pond. Did you pull out a pump in that thing? You know, you might want to put a rope on that magnet and throw it out in there and see what you get. I guess you did. What is this here? Another drain pipe, huh? We lowered the pond about a foot. You can see all the silt that's in here. That's where the old shed used to be. There's a dock. Gotta fix that. That's the overflow right there. Only put something in front of it. Keep the weeds from going down inside and the frogs. There's a bunch of bricks right there underneath the dock. And he found a pump in there. I don't know if it fell in or what. This is all the duckweed he pulled out of there. Put that in the garden. I don't see any floating carp, so I guess they maybe survive. We'll see tomorrow if they're still alive. Looks like he's using a snow shovel here to pull the stuff out. This is another overflow. I put a screen on that. You got to get rid of those bushes over there on that side. They are all thorny bushes. We've got to cut them out. There's some muck right there. Alright, this is the old tree. Probably 100 years old. And we put the fence up here with the gate, so you can drive the tractor up here or the ATV. There's where we threw all the wood down in there. That wood is from the barn or the shed that's all termite ridden. But there's supposed to be a nice flat over here. So we'll clear that out with the goats. That whole area right there. This tree is probably 4 feet wide. Bunch of PVC pipe and metal to keep the rain from getting down inside. You don't see any dead ones, do you?
What?
Yeah.
No.
There may be some that shocked, you know.
The water was the same, and now they're basically, they don't even have to move to get food in them.
There's a beehive up in there. I'm gonna go inside the shed and show you what I did inside. It's 80 degrees out here today. It's too hot for me. Door closed, so no light. All right. That's a shelf that pulled out of the shed. It's another shelf. Irrigation pipe. Now back in here, I used an old pallet for a fence. Dug all the manure out. And this is the place where the goats are going to be. That door leads outside. And then I fixed this gate. And then I fixed that gate over there. So we got 2 gates, 2 areas to put animals. And put this in here. We got a fancy. It's not working. Yeah, the thing's settled already, so anyway, let me show you the sliding glass window we got here. Left this hay in here. This could be where the goats have babies, and the other side is where they could live. But this is my sliding glass window here. And I'll show you how it works. Got some air in here. And that's the wood pile from the shed down below. So that's the table. It's got a bunch of junk on it now, but there's the roof of the barn. Put some plywood upstairs so it would hold things up. This is all the bracing I put in here because if you look, you can see what happened to the old beam right there. So this is the barn. You can put a tractor in here, no problem. You got some windows in there. And that's the stairs that go up to the hayloft. Here's the other shed down here. We just got stuff stored in here, but it's open in the back there, and plywood for later on, some wood. But you could put hogs in here, or the cow or something. Anyway. Alright, this is where we stored all the wood from the barn, the shed, the good wood. And we're going to put some fence up here. There's the window up there, sliding glass window. And this is the back field up this way. And this is all the wood we got out of that shed. You could burn it, but this is just filling up a big hole. There's the back of the barn now. And I'm going to put the goats up in that field there, up by those trees, and in this heavy brush right here. Now we'll head back towards the house. I see Sammy sitting out there. This ground is real dry now. It was wet as shit before. There's an old pump that he got out of the pond. And that's duckweed. We'll put that in the garden. This is a drainage pipe that we ran in here. Pulled out the old PVC and ran this in. Needs to be covered up. And here we got a spigot. This is siphoned off of the pond and goes over to that bucket right up there, and we got pressure on it. Corey's got to finish cleaning up the shingles here. We got lava rock. I don't know what we'll do with that. Nice and thick, this gravel. Nice and dry here. Nice view without that shed. This is all the stuff we've been doing around here. Got some wood, plywood, and slabs of wood that Corey cut. Worked down there at the spring house for a little while. Cut my hands up pretty bad. I'm going to go up to the electric fence. Now the electric fence is 8,000 volts working. I don't want to grab a hold to see if it's working. I got a tester. And here we got, this is hay from the barn. We'll put that on the mulch. And we got birds and the feeder up there. And this is the solar power that runs a charger. And I got two strands running across here, so the dogs, when they come around here, they'll get zapped. You got wood chips and cow manure in there. Soon to be some duckweed. Here's the gate to get in, working on the power so you can walk in without hitting your head on the power. And I'll have some handles on the other side here so you can walk inside. This is a lot of work doing this. These are the handles that you're going to use. You connect one end to this and latch it on. So to go in the garage, into the garden, you'll have 4 strands of wires, and then you have that gate, and that's the line that's going to be finished, so you can walk underneath that. But that's the garden and the electric fence. And the lawn is looking really nice, pretty green. And there's the farm.